Hey.
We're back. Dude, it's been so long. Where's Mullet Band tonight? And we're slowly getting ready.
All right, 3, 2, 1, go.
Beep boop, beep boop, beep boop, beep boop.
I don't know if I can really
do that every time.
Really hot and itchy last time.
Yeah.
As good as I looked.
Yeah, you looked fantastic, dude. I was kind of, I didn't want to push the subject because, you sounded so miserable after that last one. So I wasn't going to push the subject.
I was tempted.
Yeah.
I just think I need to open a window up here if I'm going to do that or something. I'm just, I don't know.
Put maybe some shorts on. Yeah, that's okay. Understandable, man. Hey, I got a joke for you.
Okay.
What's the difference between $1 and a pound? Like a British pound, What's the difference between a just talking in currency talk, but what's the difference between $1 and a pound?
What?
I don't dollar your mom.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, we gotta tell some sort of joke, right? Regardless,
I like your mom jokes. They're good. Yeah.
Yeah. Regardless of the raunchiness of it. So, Gage, how have you been, man? It's been literally probably like a month since we've recorded, I think.
Yeah. It was before Thanksgiving, right?
Mm-hmm. Was it?
So
yeah, it was.
I think so, right? Because
over a month.
No.
Maybe it was right after Thanksgiving because I feel like we talked about Black Friday.
29th. Yeah, because I was sick then, and then I was sick for like the next 2 weeks after that.
Yep. Yeah.
3 weeks maybe.
And then I tried to record an episode with Mitch, and there was just some really bad communication between us. So it was fun. We recorded an entire episode. But only one of us actually recorded. So
it happens.
There's a hour and 10-minute long episode of just me talking to myself, basically. And I decided it would be the best thing to post that on the internet. So,
what did you guys talk about?
I don't even remember. I just blanked that whole thing out of my life.
You just forgot it.
Yeah.
Didn't happen.
Yeah. Just figured it's just best to forget about it. That didn't happen. I want to say that we did. Me and him talked about a few video game things. He gave a review on like Diablo, Last Epoch, Path of Exile. I think some other video games. Oh, he gave a review on Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. But not really, because it was just an hour-long silence of nothingness.
Are you sure you were actually talking to him?
I don't think I was, man. I was just
and
in
then
the
you go to
basement,
edit and
lonely.
just be like, where's Mitch?
Yeah. Yeah.
I only hear myself.
I had taken a lot of mushrooms that night, so I thought I was podcasting.
The holidays get to you,
Yeah, it really did, man. These holidays were messed up this year, so I had to cut the edge somehow, and what better way than what grows in your backyard,
Right. Yeah, totally.
So
I know a guy.
That's cool. Me too.
I was going to say, I know. Yeah, never mind.
No, please tell me the story.
Well, it's not. There's this guy I used to know, and he used to grow mushrooms in a file cabinet in his garage.
That's cool.
Yeah, it was actually really cool. He'd show him, and you'd just be like, "Damn, dude!"
And he would just go out there and pop one or an ounce.
I guess.
Go to
What'd
town.
you say, an ounce?
Yeah, half an ounce.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
I'm assuming his tolerance was high, so you know,
yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It had to have been a lot. Yeah. So, since we haven't talked, Gage, since before Christmas, did you get any cool techie stuff for the holidays, I should say?
Yeah, and it's already failed me. So
perfect.
That's why I was so late tonight. I have a new. Hold on.
Yeah, I can't see anything. You've completely disappeared from the entire show at this point. Now I'm just staring at a bunch of dancing mushrooms.
I got a new webcam for Christmas.
Oh, and it's already failed?
Work. No.
Why?
So I have just like, it will not install the software. And I've tried everything. And even using it, so if I just use like the Windows camera or on like Discord, it just, it works for about 2 seconds, then it freezes. So I tried to just download it from Elgato. And I've never really had problems with their software before.
Yeah.
But it just won't install. I just get an error message every time. And so like I've done a lot of research on it, and other people have the problem. And I've done like every one of their fixes. Like I changed the registry. I'm trying to even think all the other stuff I did. But anyway, it just won't work. I get an error every time. And the funny thing is too, I've had that software on my computer before for when I used to use my Cam Link, and now it just won't work. And I don't know if there's something holding up the installation from the old installation or what, but now I'm just like, I'm just going to format my computer and restart with it.
Yeah, I was going to say, have you tried deleting all the drivers, like all the Elgato software, drivers, everything, and just starting fresh?
There's literally nothing on there. I can't find it anywhere. So...
Have you tried putting that on like your laptop or something like that?
No, I haven't, but I probably should.
Just to see if it's not the equipment, you know?
But I did get a nice new 4 terabyte drive, so...
Ooh.
I'm going to format my computer anyway.
A solid M.2 solid state drive?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then I got
Gen
another...
4?
Yeah, well, yeah, my motherboard doesn't do Gen 4, but then I have it for my next computer.
Yeah.
So, and then I did get a new drive to replace my boot drive. So now I'll have, between those two, I'll have 6 terabytes. And then if I keep my hard drive, I'll have 9 terabytes.
Jesus, man. Dude, you're wilding out, bro. Straight wilding out. Yeah, that's awesome, man. That's really cool.
So before I went to Florida, I spent like a whole day backing up everything on my computer before I do this. And like, then you actually have to like go through all your stuff, and you're just like,
dude,
what is that? And then you open and you're like, why do I have this?
It's funny, dude, that you say that. I literally the other day was like, and we'll get into this later, but I was downloading this program for this game that Super Mario 64 that me and Mitch wanted to play on the PC, right? Really cool thing. We can play co-op. Anyways, I'm like downloading it, and I'm installing it, and I'm trying to like organize it. And, you know, I've got like a gaming hard drive, a business hard drive where all the YouTube stuff is, a personal hard drive with all my personal stuff. And I try and separate it all in case I lose one hard drive. It's like, okay, if I lose all of the business stuff, it's fine because I know that is all conveniently on YouTube. If I lose the gaming hard drive,
maybe your current project that you're working on or whatever, but
if I lose the gaming hard drive, I know that that's all on Steam, and it's not like some weird hodgepodge of like, I don't know what programs I lost. Like if I lose one hard drive, I know exactly everything I lost. But I was installing it, and I was going through my gaming hard drive, and I've got we'll just say a legal, you know, emulator / ROM folder. Yeah.
Right. So do I.
Yeah. And so I'm like looking through it though, and there is just so much other shit in there. Like personal stuff from my personal file from the old way that I had my hard drive set up. And I'm like going through it, man. And there's just like, all of a sudden I go down this rabbit hole. I'm like, personal file, what? And it's like, college files? What the fuck is this?
Huh?
I start opening it up and it's like course con 367 construction materials and data project 2 of 2013. I'm just like, how the fuck did this got on there, bro? Like, why do I even have this? I don't even understand why I'm keeping this. I will never refer back to that ever again in my entire life. Like, but yeah, it's like just full of random shit, man. In the idea or the thought of like, I'm gonna sit down one day, I'm gonna clean up this hard drive and delete all the useless stuff.
Right.
Is like having the thought of like, I'm gonna deep clean my whole house and not call a professional cleaner to just come and carpet clean everything.
But then the problem is then you get on the computer and you're like, oh, I forgot I had this game. I just play it for a minute. You know, it's very easy to get distracted.
Yeah, and then you're lost down the rabbit hole.
Yeah.
I wish you the best of luck with that though, man, because that's
yeah.
I did that when I built my computer last year, this new one, and it just goes. You'll be there forever.
I know, and like even like right here, I'm just like I have my E drive open, which is like that's my hard drive, like an actual hard drive. And obviously the main thing on there is like my backups are on there. But then I have a folder called Strange Items, which was created in 2018. I have Mom's Music. And this is all stuff that I haven't even gone through.
Interesting.
I have like all these old pictures. I have something, like a whole bunch of pictures on here from, here's a good one. Let me share this with you.
Oh boy. Do I even want to know?
Yeah, you do. Oh, what's up? Why isn't it showing up?
Is it an appropriate picture?
No, it's totally appropriate. It's not like it's a naked picture of me, but I can't, for whatever reason, it won't let me share.
I was gonna say, like, it's YouTube appropriate, right? Like, I don't have to stop the YouTube recording and
I just, dang, now I'm all pissed. This is great. I'm just trying to show a photo, but it doesn't show up.
It was there and now it's not.
Well, what does this look like? Is it going to show it? No, it's just going to show the whole folder, isn't it? Yeah, it's just
I can see the whole folder, and it looks like a picture of you in Rome. Yeah,
that's exactly what it was, in front of the Coliseum.
Yeah, I saw that at the top.
This is so good, too. Damn it.
Anyway.
It's all
I mean, you gotta keep that stuff for sure.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm not going to get rid of that.
Yeah. Yeah, I was close to buying myself a solid state drive, man. I decided not to. Kind of regret the decision right now, because I think solid state drive prices are on the rise. And I really want a 4 terabyte hard drive just to literally get rid of all of these.
Consolidate.
Or sorry, buy an M.2 solid state drive to get rid of all the hard drives, because the whole reason why I have to buy these large cases, and you even laughed at me how many SATA cables I have coming out of this thing, because I have so many hard drives.
And it's too many.
Well, and I even have a hard drive in here that I can't even plug in because I ran out of SATA cable room.
Yeah, because they don't, they're getting away from SATAs, so like now they only have like 4 on there. Yeah. They used to have like 8, and you're like, yeah, check that shit out.
Oh yeah.
Because you always had like 2 disk drives, and yeah.
And it was crazy. It's way different now, man. Yeah, and that's where I gotta clean it up, man, myself. I gotta get rid of this whole hard drive setup that I have where one is gaming, one is this. I mean, I can create partitions and do it on an M.2, but
sure.
Yeah, I got to figure that out. So, all right. So you got a webcam that doesn't work.
Yep.
You got a M.2 solid state drive
that I haven't put in yet, but that's
But you will.
I'm ready. I might do it tomorrow. To be honest with you, I got time.
Hell yeah.
So.
Anything else that's good?
Okay. The best gift I got for Christmas, and I asked for them, was new flannel bed sheets.
Ooh,
Oh, and
Hell
they're nice
yeah.
too. They're from Land's End. They were like, I don't know, $200 or something.
Ooh.
Like, the roommate and I were talking about it. It's like, you just like look forward to that moment when you crawl into it and you're just like, oh my
yeah.
God. And you almost
Yep.
just want to turn the heat down even a little more than normal, just because it feels that good when you get
Just
into
feels
it.
that good.
But
oh yeah.
yeah, it's like the highlight of my day now is
Yeah.
crawling into bed.
I know the feeling, man, because not the flannel sheet part, but the when me and Margaret went to go buy our purple mattress, I was dreading it, dude. I hated the idea of it. I was like, fuck this mainstream bed. Fuck these Main Street pillows and this, all the hype around, you know.
Bunch of bullshit.
Yeah, these bed sheets, and this is stupid. I'm not buying into this. And so then it was like, we go bed shopping. I don't know, I'll show it in the story, but we go bed shopping, and we walk in, sales guy walks up, you know, he's instantly like, you guys buying a mattress today? I was like, absolutely not, just looking. Of course, they're there for 2 hours, and I walk out of there with a mattress.
Of course,
naturally. But then I came home with the mattress, bed sheets, pillow, all that stuff. Put it all together, man. Had my first night of sleep in there. I woke up, dude, in just the most like serene, just like blissful state of mind. Yeah. And I was like, oh no, it happened.
But then you're kind of mad, and you're like,
Fell in love with the purple mattress. And now, dude, because like this hasn't happened with like, I can honestly say this hasn't happened with like any bed I've ever purchased, man. I've never like from like, you know, like 5 until, you know, I jump into from 5 p.m. until when I jump into bed. I've never just like sat there on like the couch or like playing games, just like sitting there thinking of like, God, I miss that bed.
damn, I should really go to bed.
Yeah, I should really go to bed. Like, honey, it's 4 o'clock and it's summer. The sun won't go down in 5 hours.
We gotta get to bed.
Yeah, I don't know. I gotta get to bed. Yeah.
I'm just so tired. I think I'm getting sick. I'll see you in the morning.
Yeah, dude, for real, man. So I totally understand it though, man. It's just like you get itchy with excitement. Just like,
Yeah.
I gotta go lay down for a little
thing.
bit.
But the thing is like, okay, it's great waking up in the morning, that kind of stuff. But it's like, I wake up and like, I don't have a hard time getting out of bed, but like, I'm so like cozy, and I'm just like, I just want to stay here.
Yeah.
and forget about the outside world and
Yeah.
how it's going to be whatever, below zero and whatever. It's not like that in my bedroom.
Right, exactly. It almost makes me appreciate crappier beds just a little bit more because of how much easier it is to get out of bed in the mornings with a crappy
you're like,
bed.
You wake up like
Everything hurts.
antsy and like uncomfortable, and like, I got to get out of here. I got to get out of here.
This bed sucks. I want to leave now. Yeah.
And now it's just sort of like, I don't have anything to do.
I could lay here for like 4 hours. Yeah. And then next thing you know, the whole day is gone, you know?
Yeah. But worth it, you know. Kids are crying.
Yeah. You just ignore them.
Yeah.
Even my kids, dude, are obsessed with the bed. They like, yeah, they refuse when they wake up to like just go downstairs. They have to come lay in my bed for at least like half an hour. And they get in the covers and everything. Like, so the thing about the purple mattress bed sheets, they're stretchy.
Right.
So, and they're super soft, dude. Like buttery soft. Like it almost feels, I don't know how to describe it. I use the term greasy because that's literally almost what it kind of feels like in a sense.
Okay.
But it's a comfortable, like soft greasy.
Not
like
slimy.
Yeah, not slimy greasy. Like I don't know how to explain it. So, but even
Like
they get in and just
piece of
love
room
it.
temperature butter.
Yeah. Yeah. Just a soft coat, non-greasy, room temperature butter that just curls up underneath your chin and you just snug right in as the purple just kind of, the purple mattress eats you slowly but surely.
As you just sink into it and disappear.
Yeah, exactly.
Quicksand.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's I understand that definitely, dude, it's exciting. And the part too where it's like you go to bed and you lay down and you're like, I kind of don't even want to fall asleep for a little bit because I kind of just want to lay here and like
enjoy
feel
the
it.
feeling. Yeah.
Yeah. And then you fight yourself for a little bit until you're like,
Then you fall asleep with your phone right next to you.
Yeah, I've done that 1,000 times. You wake up, your fucking thigh, the side of your leg is all sore, or your rib cage is sore because you were laying on your phone.
Laying on it.
Yeah, and you're like, fuck, did I crack it? Like, oh my God. But thank God the phone is safe because my ribs aren't. Like, oh my God. Yeah.
Yeah, you have it like, I've had it where like I'll fall asleep and then you wake up at like 2 a.m. as the phone falls off the bed or you push it behind it or whatever.
Yep.
And it goes, dun, 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 and you're just like,
Fuck.
I'll get it in the morning.
And then the alarm goes off and you can't find it. You're like, oh.
Right, and you're crawling around on the floor looking for it.
Yeah. Yeah, 100%. Well, very nice, man. Sounds like it was a good Christmas for you.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it was. Did you have a favorite gift out of everything?
Hard to say. I mean,
I know you got a keyboard.
Yeah, there's two things, man, that I would say were at the top of my list. As I'm wearing this heated hoodie, that's why I was playing for the people watching this or can't see but are listening. I have this heated hoodie, and there's a little button that you can click. Red is for high, white is for medium, blue is for low. I'm kind of this is the first time I've worn it for more than 5-10 minutes. I'm starting to kind of really fall in love with this thing, dude. This thing is really cold. My feet are like sweating because it's just so warm. Usually, man, I go to bed like an icicle.
Cold.
Margaret yells at me, as I snuggle up next to her in the purple bed. But this thing, dude, I'm too hot. This thing is nice. So,
nice.
Between this thing, I did get a new keyboard. Ooh.
Nice.
Yep. Aluminum. It's got some good weight to it, man. This thing is sweet. It's got some little RGB lights on the side. And the best part, I don't know if you'll be able to wait. I don't want to push something that's going to screw up this whole recording.
Can you turn the keyboard off for half a second? I want to hear it.
It's a Thawkey keyboard. Thawkey keyboard. I wonder if I could just turn it to Mac mode.
Well, Discord isn't picking it up, but I bet it sounds great.
On the bright side, Audacity did, so the listeners will definitely hear it for sure. But it's very Thawkey, Gage. You'd be proud. But I think, though, man, I'm going to take it one step further. I think I'm going to get a kit to take it apart and lube up all of the keys.
I did that with mine.
Yep.
Yeah, it takes a long time.
Yep. And I'm debating I might replace the keycaps too, just to customize it a little bit. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Or do a few of them or something.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe just at least a few. Yep. So
I don't blame you.
Yeah. So I got that. This hoodie is really nice. The one other thing that I did get, oddly enough, man, all I got was just like tons of stuff for camping for Christmas. Really,
nice.
A rug, table, some other stuff, whatever. The one other thing that I got that I'm pretty excited about is a 22-inch griddle that can hook up to a propane tank.
Nice.
Or I also got a quick disconnect for it, so it can hook up to the camper.
Oh, nice. So you can just use that one.
Yeah, don't have to use the grill inside of the camper because you don't want the whole camper just reeking of food all the time.
Right.
It's kind of a pain, man, when you bring like little guys that have the little green tanks and there's not like a whole lot of space and you go through them quick and so
is it a Blackstone?
No, it's not a Blackstone. It's an off market. So chose it because as much as I would have loved a Blackstone, it was literally twice the price, and I was like, this thing, dude, it's going camping with me. I'll use it 6 times a year. It's literally going to go into storage through the winter. Like, no reason for me to buy a nice Blackstone. I'm going to buy a nice Blackstone for the house. We can get into that conversation later, but This one, though, I did use it on New Year's, though. 22-inch griddle, man. It's like perfect size for camping.
Yeah, I bet.
Just enough that you can do hibachi on it or smash burgers or like heat up some burritos.
Yeah, pancakes.
Yeah, dude. And it's two zone control. A lot of pancakes. Nice. So many pancakes, dude. Pancakes for days.
I always wanted a griddle for out on my patio, but I never got one.
Oh, are you allowed to have one out there?
No. Well, it's the propane tank size that they don't allow.
Oh.
So
they don't want to.
I already got in trouble for it once. I don't feel like getting in trouble for it again.
Yeah. Fire department doesn't want a bomb sitting on the deck while they're trying to put out the building.
Understandable, I guess. Bunch of weenies. No. I was mad, though. They're like, you got to get rid of it. I'm like, fine, I'll get rid of it.
Yeah. Understandable.
I'm like, does anybody want this grill, please? So now I have just like it's a Weber, but it's like their little like tailgating grill. I can't remember what the
little
is,
red
but
kind of oval shaped thing.
Yeah, it's cool. It works great.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
it's not that cool.
I will say, man, I mean, after like spending more and more time with a griddles are so nice to have, dude.
Yeah.
You know, they do everything that a grill will do, plus just a little bit more, like 100% worth it. I'm coming to realize I have this gift for convincing people of grills that they need in their lives, dude. So I did it to Tyler, convinced him he needed a Masterbuilt Gravity smoker. No. He went and bought it. Convinced this other kid at work that he desperately needed to get himself this new this new Traeger pellet grill that came out. He went and got it. And then recently, this was back literally just like 2 weeks ago, convinced my other coworker who he's big into barbecuing. He walks in my office and he's like, dude, I got $800 for Christmas. Just literally to spend it on whatever. Like, I don't know what to buy. I'm like,
no strings attached.
Dude, I have something for you, man, that is going to blow your socks off. So I show him this, like, we're looking at griddles, and I'm like, because I'm just looking at griddles, I'm like, trust me, dude, You need a griddle in your life. And he's like, oh.
It's going to change your world.
He's like, dude, I do need a griddle. And I was like, fuck yeah, you need a griddle. So then we deep dive into the griddle world, and I'm like, dude, but check out this griddle, right? This griddle is a 36-inch Blackstone. Has a hingeable lid, so you can close it to, like,
cool.
You know, that way the cheese will melt and steam it, and you don't need to have a bowl to put over your burgers. And he's like, dude, that's awesome. Yeah. And I'm like, it has storage down below. A lot of Blackstones just have a shelf. And he's like, dude, yes. I'm like, this side, dude, has a little roller for paper towels. This side has a roller for you to put aluminum on it to tear off, you know, just to like fold shit up, keep it warm. He's like, oh, yeah. And then I'm like, dude, the best part, though, just below the griddle, there's 3 air fryers. They're all heated with the liquid propane tank. Same thing that the burners run off of. This one's a warming drawer. These ones are air fryers. You could make pancakes in cinnamon rolls and then put it in the warmer, or burgers. Air fry your French fries and tots, and then make some fucking wings, bro. And then put the wings in the warmer.
The whole neighborhood,
bro. You could feed and he's like, I have to have it. Where could I get it? And I was like, dude, you're in luck. Walmart has it on sale today for $5.50, and there's one in stock in Elizabeth on your way home. No shit, dude. He calls Walmart within like 10 minutes, and he's like, dude, it's on hold. I got to leave early. I'm going to go pick this thing up. I was like, yes. And he went and got it, and he's like, dude, this is the best thing ever, man. I can't believe it.
Has he used it?
Oh, yeah. He's used it like 7 times. He's like sending me like fucking griddle recipes now. He's like, dude, check this thing out. I'm like,
dude, I made this weekend. It was great. So I was just looking online here for my little camp stove, the Weber Q1000 or whatever.
Yeah.
They sell a griddle for it. You can replace the actual grill and put a griddle on it instead.
There you go, dude.
And it's
there you go.
$34.
$34. You know what else you could do, Gage?
What?
We're gonna go down the rabbit hole.
Oh no.
You got two options here if you want a griddle. I got two options for you. One,
Okay.
hey, they said that you can't have a liquid propane tank. They said nothing about charcoal grills, right?
No, they're not allowed either.
Ah, damn it.
I can only have little propane tank stuff.
All right.
Or
fine.
electric. I could do electric.
Nah,
There
electric
is
griddles
electricity
suck.
out there, but
Yeah, electric griddles suck. The one other thing that you could do, in which I did this, and I have this set up out on my patio, you can buy from this company called SteelMade, you can buy this 1/8-inch thick steel that literally just sits right on top of your stovetop, dude. You turn your stovetop on, all the burners on, heats up the
Right.
metal. It's literally a giant griddle. You can cook,
Sweet.
clean all that stuff. Literally just clean it up and then just slide it like in storage. It's an 1/8-inch thick. You slide it on the ground in your pantry. You'll never know that it was there to begin with. But
That doesn't sound bad.
it's like I have it, dude. It's a good size. It's like a 26-inch
I have
griddle. Totally worth it, dude. Best part is like, it's made here in the U.S., you know, backed by the United
Yes.
States of America. And then,
American steel.
yeah. And then the other thing too, though, is that these things go on sale literally like all of the time. And here's one that you could buy right now, Gage, $89.
Nice.
Yeah.
I could do that.
Yeah. There's other
For
ones
when
that
it's cold outside and I don't want to go cook outside.
yeah, 100%. And then these things have different setups where they can drain in the front, in the corners, the back, if you want it to be a little bit elevated, to have a little bit of like a drip tray catch kind of thing. Like different sizes, oval, huge, massive, comes with like, you know, your sushi
Your
chef hibachi set.
Sushi chef.
Sushi set.
Cooking some sushi on the griddle.
Yeah, something like that. So,
Have you ever thought about opening up a grill shop
yeah, I have.
and just being a salesman?
No,
Be like Hank Hill and just be like the Char King 1000.
Yeah, I have thought about it, and no, I'm not interested for many reasons. First thing,
Take the fun out of grilling.
it would take the fun right out of it, dude. Just like when I tried to do the barbecue channel, took all the fun right out of it
Right.
instantly. Like I didn't grill or smoke for like a year after I quit that. I was like, I'm done. I hate it all. Fuck this. I am done. That was it.
Microwave and oven pizza.
Microwave
next
pizza
year.
rolls. They're the best. I don't even care. Yeah, and so
Chicken nuggets.
chicken nuggets. I know that even if I opened up a shop, there's no way I think I could ever like A, enjoy a barbecue, or B, have like the funds to really get it up and going and not stress about it. And then
Sure.
C, man, to be completely honest, like I just don't think, like when I've looked at like small business shop owners and stuff and their salaries and all that stuff, and after you think about like paying for healthcare yourself and all this
Right.
other stuff, man,
It's a lot of overhead.
I don't think I'm going to make as much as I make now, and I'm probably going to have to work like 3 times as much as I do now. So I'm just like,
Probably.
probably not worth it in the end. So
No.
yeah, but
Yeah, I get it.
it's a good thought though. It's a good thought. So, anyways, what were we talking about? Oh yeah, I got a griddle for Christmas. I love it.
Nice. Good.
Yeah. Picked up a few video games, dude, along the way too. A few small things. One thing that I did want to talk about tonight, mentioned it very briefly earlier, in which we'll kind of segue this straight into the next topic too, that you had brought up. But one thing that me and Mitch have been playing recently, and the beautiful part is that it's free. We did it legally, Gage. Don't worry.
Right.
Legal. All right. We got a program that takes my legal purchased copy of Super Mario 64 that I have on my PC. You download this program, you start it up. There's going to be a video about this in 2 weeks. You're going to love it. Especially the footage. You got to see the footage of it. But
okay,
it makes Super Mario 64, right, the #1 sold game on the Nintendo 64, makes it a online server game. So you can play with up to 16 friends in a single game, running around doing shit. They've improved all of the cameras, like the game, like the controller play. So you can, like me and Mitch have been using our Xbox One controllers, right? And you can actually use dual analog, one for camera, one for movement, like, you know, left trigger for Z. Like, it makes it super clean and easy. And then it comes with all these like preloaded. Well, let me start here. So you can host a game, you can join games. So you can, even if you wanted to, man, you could go online right now and join in a game that just has 6 other random people in it. And maybe they're all just running around attacking each other. Maybe they're just trying to like see if they could speed run, beat the game 120 stars in a record time. You know, who knows, right? You can do all this stuff. Me, you, Mitch, Bailey, you know, my older brother Dan, we could all just jump in and go play Super Mario 64 together and you know, just collect stars, hang out, chill, like do all
be
this
a bunch
stuff.
of idiots.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about.
You can change, exactly. You can change your skin in the game, so you don't have to always be Mario. You could change your skin to then be Luigi or Toad or Yoshi. And then you can download additional skins, so you could be Sonic the Hedgehog, you could be Peach, you could be whatever you want, right? It's all there.
Right.
Then on top of this, modders have taken it an extra step. There's people that have created all new levels, right? Added so many levels, man, that there's 308 new stars that you could go out and collect.
Oh my God.
It's almost like 3 times the size, almost, it's like 2.5 times the size of the original game.
Right.
But then the best part too, though, man, is that there's other fun mods that you can just take it to a whole new extreme if you really want to, that me and Mitch were really messing around with. One of them...
Mods are always good.
Mods are fucking great, man. I love mods. There's one mod. We'll start small. You can get rid of the like jump set moves of Mario 64, and you can put in like the Mario Odyssey jump set, where he can like, you can like double jump, throw his hat, do another double jump, kick in the air one more time. So it's almost like a, I don't know, whatever, 5 jumps basically.
Yeah.
You could do that. You can add a Sonic the Hedgehog moveset where you can charge up a spinning move to like shoot across the ground. It's sweet. The best one though, dude, that just I can't believe that someone came up with this, but you can give Mario a pistol, a Glock, to run around and shoot Goombas in the face.
Shoot Goombas?
Yes. And it's fantastic, dude. It is some
I think
of the...
I might have seen a clip of something on that on YouTube one time, and I'm trying to think if it was like Call Me Kevin or what it was, but I do vaguely remember seeing something like that. Yeah,
so the gun mod, I guess, dude, has been out for a long time. The problem, though, was that the co-op mod did not work very well with the gun mod, and apparently the original co-op mod that they designed like 11 years ago was kind of screwy because the original developers was a group of guys that all just apparently, dude, like had all these different ideas, couldn't come together, or there was a bunch of drama or whatever. So then a new group of guys got together, modders, were just like, dude, we can figure this out, be friends, give people options. Let's just not, like, there's no reason to cause any drama. Let's just make a good product and just put it out there for free that everyone will love. And that's what they did.
Yeah.
So as long as you have your legal ROM copy of Mario Party 64 on your PC and you have this program, I showed Mitch how to do it. Takes about 2 minutes to install, 3 maybe max, depending on your computer.
Okay. Yeah,
and then it's basically just an exe file, pretty much, that you can just open up on your desktop, just jump into a game with your friends or whatever, and just go to town with whatever mods you want.
Sweet.
It's fantastic.
Huh.
Yeah. I'll show you later. What were you going to ask?
How, is it, never mind. It's going to turn into legalities. It's just, just forget it.
How do I have a legal copy? Well, there's some hardware out there that you can technically plug into your computer. You can plug in your cartridge into said hardware. Your PC uses an iOS system to read the video game, and you can download your legal copy directly onto your PC. If you Google it,
Gotcha.
It's all out there. There is a legal way. Yes, 100%.
And then you just need the emulator to play it.
You don't even really need the emulator. You just need this. This technically isn't an emulator. It's just a third-party program that's helping run your ROM through this program. That, I mean, I guess yes, it is an emulator, but then it turns your computer into a server.
Okay.
I was like trying to like it's not technically an emulator, but it is an emulator.
But it is, but it's not.
It is, but it's not.
I get it.
Because it's only for this one game. You can't. I think of an emulator like, oh, I could go play.
You can.
Any
You
game
just load up whatever game you want, right?
Yeah. Can't do that with this one. This is just for Mario 64. So I'll show that to you later.
To me. Yeah, please.
Of course, though, Gage, this all brings us way, way back to when Super Mario 64 first came out.
Oh,
right.
The 90s.
The beautiful 90s.
My childhood.
Do you remember how good the 90s were, dude?
Vaguely. Simpler times. Really.
Way simpler times, dude.
Yeah, when Super Mario was peak gaming.
Yeah.
64, I should say. Yeah.
You had.
Yes, I do.
You know, you'd wake up early in the morning, parents are still asleep, go downstairs, pour yourself the fattest bowl of fucking cereal, dude. Like, unrealistic
Captain
amount.
Crunch.
Yeah, way overdo the milk because you don't have a concept of that yet. You know,
Glug, 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 glug. Milk. What comes first, milk or cereal?
oh, cereal for sure.
Okay, yeah,
you
for
have
sure.
to. Yeah, if you don't do the cereal first, then
It's whack.
it's just the ratio is way out of whack, bro. Not even close. 100%. But then you grab your out of proportion cereal to milk bowl, go sit down on your TV with the built-in speakers, turn it on, plug in Mario 64 or Zelda Ocarina of Time or maybe Jet Force Gemini, GoldenEye, something.
GoldenEye.
Click it. And then you just sit there and play all day.
Have you seen those memes, or it was like a TikTok or something, and it was like, hey man, it's just the menu music. It doesn't have to go too hard for a 007 game, and then it goes, and it's like, you know, the 007 menu game, and it's like, and these guys just,
yeah, and they
look it
start
up.
dancing,
It's
and they're
great.
just like,
Yeah.
oh yeah. Well, and there's guys that like dubstep it now too. They're just like, no, this beat is the shit. Oh yeah, all the time. Yeah, it's everyone's childhood, and those were simple times, you know, all the way up. Yeah, all the way up though, Gage, until Y2K.
The day the world ended.
Yes.
Some of you don't know, but everybody died, and we're all clones. I don't know.
I would say if you're under the age of, what is that, man? Shit, what year is it even? If you're under the age of like 26.
Yeah, I was gonna say 25. Because you'd be like 4.
Yeah, I mean, shit, dude. Even like, I don't know. Yeah. If you're under the age of like even 28, dude, like I don't know if you remember that you're probably not going to realize how big of a deal Y2K was. Like, the world was ending, dude, at the year 2000. Everyone was convinced. News outlets, dude, like 9 News would come on and be like, blah, 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 Y2K is coming. How are you preparing your family? Yeah.
Right.
The concept was because, well, multiple things. It was like what was it? Mayan calendar was in 2012.
It was 2012.
Yeah.
So the big thing with Y2K was just they wanted to pitch it as like the bug, right? Like
the bug.
And realistically, sure. The concept was this. All this computer code was written in the 60s, 70s, 80s when memory, storage was very limited. You're working with 64K, whatever. So instead of 1999, they just did 99. They dropped the first two. Makes sense, right? But then it turned into a thing of like, well, what happens when we hit 2000? And everybody's like, I don't know. And then they did some like simulations, and one of them was at like a sewage treatment plant. And they did a simulation, and the whole thing shut down, and 4 million gallons of poop backed up into a park. And that's how the panic started. Okay, maybe that's not how it started, but yeah. So then, everybody gets on the hype train, and then obviously when the hype train's rolling, people are getting on that to make money, and then they're selling you everything you need to survive.
Yeah.
Y2K.
And Y2K was literally coming, dude, and we were all gonna die. So it was a weird time, to say the least, man. And at least for me, I was in elementary school or middle school when that was going on, dude. And it was like, they even put like Y2K up like on a banner, like in our school, like it was that big of a deal. Like everyone had to know about Y2K. Kids, and I mean, teachers, parents.
It was cool too, just in the fact that like, whoa, a new millennium. But it should have been a lot cooler instead of people panicking that, airplanes are going to fall from the sky, that nuclear bombs are going to launch themselves,
Yeah. Nuclear bombs are just going to randomly start going off. Yeah, dude. And I remember that New Year's, like we stayed up until midnight, just like sweating.
But like, okay, so like here's my whole thing, and because I was like 8 at the time, right? And you were like what, 11, 12, 11?
Yeah, 11, 12, something like that. Yeah.
So, okay, when you're like that age, like that, like you just kind of like listen to your parents or whatever, and like people start talking, and you're like, oh my god, we're gonna die.
This is a really big deal.
Right. But like then when you're a kid, like, okay, obviously where we live in the United States, we're pretty much the last part of the world to change into the new year, right?
Yeah.
So all day, like Australia, Japan, all that stuff, they're in the next year already.
Yeah.
Wouldn't we have known by the time night was around? Like, we're probably fine. Everything's still working over there.
Yeah, dude.
Like, right?
Well, and that's the thing,
but like
right?
as a kid, I was like, oh my god.
And we didn't have internet back then. It's not like Y2K was some big social media TikTok blow up thing where everyone was like,
some
oh fuck,
blog posts or some whatever you were doing on the internet
maybe
back in 99, but it was
not for me.
Like,
I mean,
TV ads and stuff like that, like, oh, make sure you got your rechargeable flashlights and your solar panels because nothing's gonna fucking work tomorrow.
Oh shit, dude. Yeah, it was terrible. But that's the thing, right? There was nothing that the internet could like destroy, and people like, oh shit, this is the end. Oh no, like grab your batteries and your dildos. You gotta bunker down. We gotta get out of here. Like it was just me, my Nintendo, and then this big banner in my school that says Y2K, and that was it. And the media going wild over it, like, is the world going to end? Are nukes going to bomb the world? Is everything just going to dissolve into nothing,
Right.
So, yeah, it was.
Yeah.
And then going into, like, through 2000 and into 2001, nothing special, just another year.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, it's really cool to say we got to live through the millennium change. If you're ever bored, LGR does a great video on it about how the amount of work that went into updating systems, and maybe it might have been worse, but really all that ever happened was like some ATMs quit working, some clocks were showing the wrong day, That's about it. So if you ever get bored, go, if you've never done, I know you have, Robert, but other people, like, if you're out there, like, just go on YouTube and look up like old Y2K, like, ads and newsreels, and like everybody's on there like, we've run 300 simulations and we're all gonna die.
Yeah, it's like Doctor Strange in Avengers, where he runs 14 million situations, but we only survive one. That's what Y2K was.
So now, okay, I guess, did you ever ask your parents about it, like, at a later date and be like, were you guys scared? Like, were you prepping? Like, were you concerned about this? Like, have you ever asked your parents?
No, I never did. I know if I go and I ask my parents, or if I go and ask my dad, he's just going to be like, because my dad is just this, like, know-it-all smart ass. You know how my dad is. He's just like, I know everything. So he's going to give me some smart ass remark like, no, all those dumb fucking idiots were running around like a bunch of morons, fucking thumbs up their butts, buying 13 flashlights from Walmart. I was just at home drinking a beer, thinking, what a bunch of idiots. And I know that's the answer I'm going to get. So I will see him tomorrow. I'll ask him tomorrow morning.
Okay, yeah. Because I want to hear about that. I'll talk to my dad. So, like, I remember with my parents' profession, they had to work because there was a lot of fears of, like, rioting and stuff.
Yeah.
Or, like, in case something actually did happen. So we were actually out of my grandparents for Y2K. And my grandparents was just like another night. Like, they were just sort of like, whatever.
Yeah.
Like, let's just hang out. And I remember we had, for whatever reason, we had fondue. And I was like, I don't like this.
Now you love it.
Didn't like it. I just wanted to eat a piece of cheese. I didn't want a liquid. But now I'm like, ooh, fondue.
Ooh, fondue. Yeah. Margaret wants to go get fondue for Valentine's Day. Sorry, random thought. But
we did that for my roommate's birthday last month. We went to a whole melting pot.
Yeah.
It's a good time. It's just expensive.
I'll be heading that direction. I asked her, don't ever ask your significant other this, man. I asked her when she was like, let's go do fondue. I want to go to the melting pot. I was like, oh. In all my brilliance, we have a fondue set here. You want to just do Valentine's Day here? I got a raclette set. You want to just, like, we could save some money. I got the dirtiest look, dude, of my entire life.
Sure.
Yeah. She's like, so Valentine's Day just doesn't mean anything to you?
Well, if it makes it better for you, I also have a fondue set if you want to borrow it so you can have two going at once.
Ooh.
You don't get two at once at melting pot. You only get one pot.
Yeah,
you
that's right.
You can have cheese and meat going at the same time.
Cheese and chocolate. Skip the meat.
No. The meat's the best part.
No, pre-cooked meat. You dip it in the cheese and chocolate.
Oh, I could get down with that. Yeah.
Stay covered in milk chocolate.
Okay. Since we're going down this
oh boy. All right.
Of fondue. Give me 100% honesty. What do you really think of, like, melting pot? Like, what do you think of the whole experience? Is it worth the money?
No.
Okay.
Absolutely not. I think you pay for the atmosphere. You pay for the experience of a romantic night and some people that just know how to whip up some fancy oils and chocolate. And I will say it's not that they don't do a bad job. They actually really do a really good job, man, with the cheeses and the chocolate and all the meats and everything else. But my problem is that you are paying, it's definitely for the atmosphere, like 100%, man. That's what it all breaks down to. Because even like a reasonable restaurant, like Red Robin, right?
Sure.
Just going to pull out Red Robin because I'm always going there. I can take, and this is the reason why, though, I go there. I can take me and my kids and my wife to Red Robin and walk out of there having purchased like 2 drinks and 4 entrees for like $50, right?
Right.
If I were to do that at home, and do all of that and get the kids like chicken nuggets, mac and cheese, 2 burgers, drinks, all that stuff, I'm probably actually going to pay, man, at the end of the night, if I went to the grocery store and bought all that, it's probably actually going to be really close, dude, to the same price as Red Robin. Like
probably like $50.
Yeah, like I'm actually not paying like all that much for the atmosphere and all that stuff. When I do fondue at home, bro, the cheese and the chocolate is like $10 fucking less. And then to buy chicken, steak, shrimp, and like maybe some veggies. I mean, dude, I think I can get away with buying everything I need for fondue cheaper than it would be for me to cook the same like Red Robin meal at home. I think I can legitly cook fondue for cheaper because of the contents of it.
Yeah.
So,
and then like even in the cheese dip, it's like, it's just bread and like apples.
Yeah.
And you're dipping it in cheese.
Yeah. Cheese that
$5.
If you want to make a fancy cheese, you know, like a Wisconsin style cheese, you know, maybe a few blends, a little bit of oil.
Yeah, or some little beer in there.
A little bit of beer.
Even.
Yeah. But bread and apple, incredibly cheap. A couple of chicken breasts, 1 steak, a bag of frozen shrimp, and a couple of veggies, stupid cheap. And then what? 6 fucking sauces, dude, that are already sitting in my fridge. Don't need to buy that shit. And then chocolate, it's milk, a boatload of milk chocolate chips, and like
some peanut butter, maybe.
Yeah.
Like
and then some strawberries.
Peanut butter. Yeah. Yep. Rice Krispie treats are really good to dip in there.
Yeah. We're regardless, we're talking all of it, dude, maybe $30-$40, but you ain't walking out of that place for under like 150.
Dude, it's like 200 every time we're there. And we do so they do have like the meal deals, like where you get a bottle of wine with it. Yeah. Which is what we usually go for, but yeah, you know, I mean, it's $200 plus tip basically.
Yeah.
Like, you know, it is like you're there for like 2 hours. It's about the experience.
Mm-hmm.
And like, it's not like it's bad quality at all. Like, it's all really good.
It's all really good.
But yeah, it's sort of like, damn, I got to cook my own meat. And then it's like, can I get some like more, you know, fondue thingies so I can cook like 8 of these bitches at the same time?
Can I have a bigger pot, dude? Like, I'm hungry, man. I can't fit all this meat in there at once. Not even close, man.
And then you got like timers going everywhere. Like, okay, all right, that steak's been in there for 2 minutes. Chicken's got 2 minutes left. Where's my shrimp? Oh, hey, that potato's ready. You know, and it's like,
oh, I see, and I don't even do that, man. I literally will just like prong, and then just like 5 minutes later, pull it all out. Like, yeah, it all looks good. Maybe like leave the chicken in just a minute longer.
Yeah, give it a little longer.
Well, and I'll check the steak first. Steak and chicken can cook at very consistent times of each other. So I'll cut open the steak. If the steak is like well done, that chicken is well done, bro. So I go off of that, and then that's how I do it. But yeah.
But yeah, it's a good time. I enjoy my time every time I go there.
Yeah.
It's a special occasion kind of thing.
Oh yeah, very much. Yeah.
But it's expensive.
But if I was going to choose, and now that we're already down this rabbit hole, if you were to choose between fancy restaurants, right?
Okay.
Melting Pot, Rodizio's, John Elway's Steakhouse, Shanahan's, whatever. Where would you prefer to spend the $200?
I personally am probably going to go for a big steak. Or even a Brazilian steakhouse would be, because you can get so much food and just walk out of there in a wheelbarrow.
Dude.
Yeah.
Rodizio's Brazilian steakhouse. Go in there, dude. You can eat until you're puking. You can go puke, come back, and they'll continue to serve you. They don't care. Like, you are there for the fucking
$3 piece for that chicken and waddle out to the bathroom.
Yes, dude. That experience is all solo based, man. You build your own experience, not the restaurant. you can fucking eat until you're paralyzed if you wanted to, man.
And choose what you want too. But I don't want that chicken.
Yes.
Where's the steak?
And on top of that, man, they are so kind about everything that they do there.
Oh, yeah.
We sat down, we ate until we were stuffed, and then like the waiter walked up or whatever and was like, "How are we thinking, you guys? What's going on?" And Margaret was like, I'm so full, but I really want more of those like gluten-free cheese roll like things."
Yeah.
And the dude straight up was like, "Oh, we have to-go boxes of those. How many do you want? Like, do you want like 24?" He literally brings us like 2 fucking massive boxes, like filled to the brim, bursting out the sides of cheese rolls, and just like stacks them. And he's like, "Here you go, ma'am." And we're like, "Oh my God,
Okay.
This is the best thing ever." So that was like such an easy, like, dude, that is $200 so
you're satisfied.
well spent.
Right.
Yeah. And you can go as quick or as slow as you want. You could spend 3 hours there eating for all it matters.
Right.
And you could eat, get full, drink for 2 hours, get hungry again, eat again. They don't care. They're like,
Right.
stay as long as you want. Yeah.
Yeah, as long as you're spending money still, buying drinks or whatever.
Yeah.
It's like, have you ever been to like a Mongolian barbecue place where it's like you build your bowl, like noodles, rice, bunch of meat, veggies, and then eggs, and then they cook it on the thing and give it to you, and you can just keep going back.
Yep.
Those
Just
are good
go
too, and those
go
are
and go.
those are cheap too. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Those are good.
Yeah, and that's where though, man, like the steak houses, the melting pots, the whatever. You spend when you spend your $200, man, it's all portion sized out already. They've already figured it out. You're regardless, you ain't walking in and out with any more or less food than what they're willing to give you, and you are guaranteed spending X amount of dollars. You know, Rodizio's, bro, you could probably take a fucking to-go home plate of meat if you wanted to, man. They don't care. You know, that is $200 so well spent. You know,
I want to go back. I haven't been there in so long to like a Brazilian steakhouse like that.
So good, dude. I love that place. Yeah. Maybe we'll go on a Valentine's Day double date. I'll convince Margaret that's where we gotta go. Yeah, it'll go over really
I
well.
think Kat would be like, "No, I want to go get." Kat would want to go get
Lit.
melting pot too.
Oh, damn
I
it.
think.
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess we could go double date there. You know,
maybe the two of them could go to melting pot, and we'll just go to the steakout or
dude.
Go to
Yes,
Rodizio.
we have to. No matter what, spend $400. Like, babe, you go with me and Gage. Want to treat you well. The two of you go to melting pot, get drunk. We'll come pick you up. Me and you sneak out the door, go up to Rodizio's, get lit on meat until we can't move.
Come up and be like, "You ready to go home? Let's go to bed."
Dude.
I don't feel so good.
Yeah.
I got the meat sweats.
Oh my God, dude. It would be so funny, man. But if we did that Friday night, it'd work out perfect, because Saturday night, they're already doing gallon times or whatever it is Saturday night.
Oh,
So,
right.
You know, we might as well.
Yeah.
Dude, no, that's it. They're doing gallon times on Saturday. So fucking Friday night, me and you, Tyler, the boys, we're going to Rodizio's.
Just gonna go eat meat.
Yep.
For 2 hours.
Yep. No girls allowed.
I will fast for like 24 hours leading up to that and make myself sick.
Hell yeah, dude. Let's do it. If the girls are going to have gallon times, we're doing I'm trying to say this without it making it sound so weird, but we're going to go do just a guy's trip to a fucking Brazilian steakhouse. That's simple as
weird.
that. No, it's not weird. You know, it's fine. Because then they sell like smoked bourbons and stuff, man. They a little cart they roll around, and really sweet,
you just
man.
sit there and make Tim Allen noises and just be like, "Oh, oh, oh." They just come around with meat and you're just like, "Oh."
Dude,
Man, you're really good at that.
and thank you. You used to watch that show a lot back in the day, you know?
I did too.
And I really want to see Tyler at one of these places, man, because he is the king of like eating till he's full, on the verge of puking, and then somehow like 20 minutes later being like starving.
Hungry.
So hungry.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. When we were over at his house the other night, you know, it was like, wait, were you there? Maybe you weren't there. No, you weren't there.
I think it was at an Avalanche game or something.
Yes, you were at the Avs game. Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
Because then we were going to invite... Anyways, we make dinner. We make gnocchi, right? Have you ever had gnocchi?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Right? Potato expands in your stomach like crazy, dude.
Yeah.
Right? I'm like, and believe it or not, dude, Rihanna and Tyler had never had gnocchi before. Very first time they had ever had gnocchi, believe it or not.
Really?
Yeah, so I'm like explaining to them, I'm like, you guys, this
Go
tiny
easy.
spoonful is like eating 2 cheeseburgers. Like, don't eat more than this spoonful. And so Tyler's like, and I'm like, dude, you're making a mistake, man.
You're gonna be sick.
So, of course, he eats it until he's literally almost sick, dude. And he's, like, sitting there, like, unable to move. And I'm like, dude, the gnocchi's expanding in your stomach, dude. You're going to die. Like, you're probably going to pop here soon.
You're
like,
gonna
literally
die.
pop. And so, so he, like, rolls over to the couch, dude. He's laying there for, like, 30 minutes. And, like, Rihanna cleans up and all this stuff. Tyler gets up and he's like, kind of hungry. And he goes in the kitchen and makes a bowl of cereal.
Where's it go?
Oh, I have no idea, man.
Does he just go to the bathroom like 4 times a day? Does he just crap all the time?
I don't know. He says that he's like he's a two a day kind of guy. Like once in the morning, once in the afternoon. And his dumps take like half an hour. Like he sits in there forever. You know? He's not
For some reason that's exactly what I picture with him. It just
He's a half an hour kind of guy. So he spends at least an hour a day in the toilet. So
good for him. You know?
Good for him.
He needs that time to himself.
But that's why he needs to come to Rodizio's with us. He is the master of eating full, hungry immediately again. I want to see how long he can last.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like that.
So let's plan a guy's trip to Rodizio.
Yeah.
If the
Send
girls can do
text up, I'd be
Galentine's. Yeah. Me, you, Tyler,
Patrick.
Perfect. All right. We'll get it going.
Cool.
Easy enough.
We'll post a picture.
Yes,
It'll
exactly.
just be Tyler sitting there like, and then 5 minutes later like,
Exactly, dude. All right. Do you got anything else?
Artemis 2 got delayed until September of 2025.
Yep. Boo.
Yep. Boo.
You know what? Last comment, actually. What I don't understand about that whole thing. How does Artemis keep getting delayed? And I do kind of understand to a degree. Why does Artemis keep getting delayed? They've launched it once, right? It keeps getting delayed the second one. Starship is like on their 3rd. They have 6 ready to go.
Almost.
They want to hit 7 by the end of the year. I'm like, are you kidding me? On this next mission,
cranking them out.
Yeah. They want Starship on this next one. Dude, they haven't even made it to space with it yet. On this next mission with Starship, they want to try the refueling process in space.
Oh, yeah. Right.
Yeah. I'm like, shouldn't we make it
Get to space first?
into space first and maybe land it on Earth first without it blowing up before we try and...
I don't know what their plan is to... I haven't read that much into like the future plans as to when they're actually going to try and land one of the boosters or that first stage
on Mars,
on Earth.
Oh,
no, on
Earth,
because those are reusable.
Yeah,
not that they're reusing them now, but
they wanted to do it this year. Like they wanted to do it last year. They knew it wasn't going to happen, but their goal is to land it on. They want to try refueling it and landing it on Earth this year. The goal is next year, take it to the moon, and I believe their Mars landing got pushed back from 2025 to 2027.
It's fine.
Because part of
as long as I have something to watch, I don't care.
Yeah. Because part of this is it needs to go up, get to the moon, refuel, and then shoot off to Mars. On its like 6-month journey.
Right.
Yeah.
Huh.
So.
And then ULA had their new rocket, Vulcan or whatever, launched the other night.
Yep.
I guess that went well. Good for them.
That went well. Yep.
It's about time.
It is. It is about time. They caught up. Not even caught up. That they just joined the race. You know.
Because it's not reusable, right?
No, it's not.
Yeah.
No.
It's all right. They'll get there eventually.
Nope. But 3D printed rockets is becoming a big thing. More and more companies are popping up. So.
How exciting. What an exciting time.
It is, dude. Thrilling future. And on top of this, one last thing we'll discuss further maybe in the next episode if we even remember, considering we forget half of this shit we talk about, is, and we're like, we're going to talk about it next time, and then we never do. Kind of like the ghost stories.
And then we're just
yeah, kind of like the ghost stories. We were going to talk about ghost encounters. Never talked about that.
I did talk to my grandma about her ghost encounter, and I need to record what she says, 'cause it's really interesting.
Have her call in with a voicemail.
Oh, it's a great idea, but it's going to be like 18 minutes long because she just talks.
It's funny.
Yeah,
you can edit it. But anyways,
that's true.
This year last year, 2023, there is a Japanese car maker that outsold Tesla.
I think it's Chinese.
Yeah. Sorry. Chinese car manufacturer. Outsold Tesla. And Elon Musk is sweating over it a little bit because he thought he was just going to wear the crown forever. So, in which, though, Elon actually believes there's another car manufacturer that just started up. They have not released their ISO, IPO, that's it.
IPO, initial public offering?
Yeah. They have not released that yet, but Elon thinks this one car manufacturer is going to be the leading car manufacturer in the future just because of some of their initial concept arts, what their mission statement is, how they're going to build these things out, kind of integrate into the system. So a lot more to come on that, man. Electric cars, I think, are just, regardless of whether we like it or not, I think it's going to be the future here really shortly.
It'll be a stopover.
Maybe.
It's not going to happen.
$20 on the line.
Right, because we're going to it.
It's recorded, Gage. We have it. All right.
Yeah, because I love going back and listening to our podcast.
All right. Thank you for joining. It's good. Gage, it's good to see you again, man.
Hey, thanks.
It's been a long time. We're excited for 2024. We got a lot of plans to expand. We're excited to get to it. Be sure to check out the YouTube channels. As always, we appreciate it. We'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace.
Later.
We need to pick a new song.
How about that?
This can't be the outro music.
That's it. I'm gonna miss you.
Okay, this could be the outro music. I'm fine with it.
And we just cry every time and just...
People will love it. See the emotional side.
I'll see Aphrodisios in like a month.